And local journalist Hind Khoudary was in Gaza throughout the day, covering the violence from the ground there. She filed this report for RT.
So what happened today was Palestinians since the morning marching towards the fence. We saw people marching early in the morning. By 8, they started marching since 8 a.m. And actually the Israeli forces used a lot of live ammunition this time. There were also tear gas canisters. And since the morning, the Palestinian protesters have been trying to cut the fence, and they actually successfully had a successful attempt on cutting the fence. The minute the Palestinian protesters cut the fence, the Israeli snipers and soldiers started to randomly shoot all these protesters, and it was very hard at that moment because most of the bodies of the injured and killed were trapped, and the ambulances had a very hard time to reach them. According to the Palestinian Minister of Health, at least 55 Palestinians have been killed so far only today, and 2,700 Palestinians have been injured by live ammunition and tear gas canisters and rubber bullets, and some people were also affected by the shrapnels from the bullets that were fired on the protesters. What happened today, the Palestinians were not only receiving violence from the ground by tear gas canisters and live ammunition and the Israeli snipers, but there were also airstrikes very close to the camps, where at least 3 huge explosions happened and took place near the camps. And actually there were 3 airstrikes at that time. It was very horrifying, where everyone was suddenly there was a huge explosion, and at that time everyone recognized that it was escalating and violence increased, and at that moment everyone left the place. And we still don't know if tomorrow is going to be protests. Everyone is expecting airstrikes tonight, and we're going to monitor what's going to happen during this night.